Welcome, weary traveler, to a quiet space where the very air around you holds a secret, a soft and ceaseless dance that unfolds far beyond the reach of your everyday sight. Tonight, we begin our gentle journey not with the grand, sweeping panoramas of distant galaxies, nor with the solid, comforting weight of the earth beneath your feet, but with something far more intimate, something that might even now be drifting, unseen, through the very breath you take the humble dust mote. Imagine, for a moment, a single ray of sunlight, pure and golden, stretching across your room from a window. Perhaps it is morning light, crisp and clean, or the softer, more diffused glow of a late afternoon. Within this luminous column, you might observe a mesmerizing sight: countless tiny particles, dancing, twirling, endlessly swirling in what appears to be a chaotic ballet. These are the dust motes, seemingly insignificant, yet holding within their gentle, ceaseless motion a profound whisper of the universe's most fundamental truths. Watch them as they drift, suspended in the golden light. They do not hurry, nor do they strive. They simply are caught in the gentle currents of air, each tiny speck performing its own unique, unchoreographed pirouette. This silent, perpetual movement is a beautiful reminder that, even in the most seemingly still moments, a vibrant, intricate dynamism is always at play. It suggests that even the smallest, most overlooked elements of our world are engaged in a continuous, flowing dance, a quiet symphony of unseen forces. There is a deep peace in observing this effortless motion, a calming reassurance that the universe, even at its most microscopic levels, is a place of perpetual, harmonious flow. Consider how these tiny motes are carried effortlessly by the air, like tiny boats on an invisible stream. They do not resist, they yield, allowing the subtle currents to guide their path. This gentle surrender is a powerful lesson, inviting your own mind to release its hold on scattered thoughts and allow itself to be carried by the gentle flow of our story. Moving effortlessly towards deeper rest, the air itself, often unseen and unappreciated, becomes a vast, gentle ocean, carrying countless particles in its soft, pervasive embrace. And what are these dust motes? Really, some might be tiny fragments of the Earth's surface, carried by the wind from distant lands. Others might be remnants of fabrics, or microscopic whispers of your own skin, shed gently into the environment. They are, in essence, tiny pieces of the world, quietly recycling, endlessly transforming. This humble, ceaseless transformation is a testament to the universe's inherent efficiency, its ability to repurpose and renew, always moving, always changing, always breathing in its own quiet way. Now, let your imagination gently stretch, like a soft, elastic band. What if these visible dust motes are merely the visible tip of an unimaginably vast iceberg? What if, beneath the threshold of our normal sight, there exists an entire universe of even tinier particles, dancing with even greater intricacy and speed? This is where our journey truly begins to whisper its deepest secrets. For every visible dust mote, there are billions upon billions of particles too small for our eyes to see, constantly swirling, constantly interacting, constantly forming the very fabric of everything around us, and indeed within us. Imagine yourself shrinking, gently, comfortably, until you are small enough to perceive this invisible ballet. You would see not solid objects, but vast spaces, and within those spaces, countless minute components. Perpetually in motion, the air around you, which feels so empty, would reveal itself to be a bustling metropolis of molecules, constantly colliding, separating, and recombining, a silent, ceaseless chatter of invisible entities. This energetic dance, though unseen, is what gives air its lightness, its ability to flow, its capacity to carry scents and sounds. Even the seemingly solid objects in your room, the wooden table, the soft fabric of your blanket, the very walls that surround you and are, at this unimaginably tiny scale, not truly solid in the way your hand perceives them. They are vast, intricate arrangements of these same tiny particles, held together by invisible forces, but still perpetually in motion. It's like a colossal, invisible beehive, where millions upon millions of tiny bees are ceaselessly buzzing. Yet from a distance, the hive appears utterly still. There is a profound beauty in this hidden reality. It suggests that nothing in the universe is ever truly static, ever truly stagnant. Everything, from the grandest galaxy to the smallest speck of dust, is alive with motion, vibrant with energy, engaged in a continuous, flowing dance. This understanding offers a deep sense of peace, a quiet assurance that even when we feel utterly still, we are part of a boundless, living dynamism, connected to the fundamental pulse of existence. Consider the immense patience of these tiny particles. They have been dancing, uninterrupted, for billions of years since the very dawn of time. They have formed stars, planets, mountains, oceans, and indeed every living thing. They do not tire, nor do they cease. Their quiet persistence is a testament to the enduring nature of the universe, a silent promise of continuity and endless transformation. This profound endurance offers a comforting lullaby, inviting your own mind to surrender to a deep, restorative stillness. Allow your mind to drift now like a single, weightless dust mote, carried by an unseen current. Let go of any effort to control or direct your thoughts. Simply allow them to float, to swirl, to gently dissipate into the vast, luminous space within your own consciousness. You are part of this grand, unseen ballet, a collection of countless tiny components, each one performing its silent, perfect role in the symphony of your being. Let your breath deepen, becoming as soft and imperceptible as the gentle currents that carry the dust. With each inhale, imagine drawing in the quiet energy of this unseen dance. With each exhale, let release any lingering tension, any scattered worries, allowing yourself to dissolve into the profound peace of a world made of ceaseless, graceful motion. You are now enveloped in the silent, shimmering ballet of existence, guided gently into the deepest, most restorative slumber, where even the smallest parts of you can find perfect rest. As the gentle, unseen dance of the dust motes softly recedes from the golden column of light, leaving a quiet sense of intricate movement in your mind. Let us now turn our tranquil contemplation to another elusive, yet profoundly expressive form of matter, the mystical swirl of smoke. Imagine, if you will, a wisp of incense curling upwards, or the soft, fading breath of a candle extinguished, transforming from a solid flame into a delicate, ethereal dance of air. Observe the way the smoke rises, not in a rigid line, but in a series of graceful, unpredictable curls and spirals. Each delicate tendril seems to possess a life of its own, weaving intricate patterns in the stillness of the air, like a calligrapher's brush painting, fleeting characters in an invisible script. This fluid, almost liquid movement, despite its seemingly insubstantial nature, is a profound testament to the ceaseless motion of its tiny, invisible components. There is an inherent elegance in this natural choreography, a soothing beauty in its unhurried unfolding that invites your own thoughts to unfurl and drift, mirroring the smoke's serene ascent. What makes smoke appear so ethereal, yet so capable of forming such intricate shapes at its heart? Smoke is not a single, continuous entity, but a vast collection of incredibly tiny particles, suspended within a gas, most often the air around us. These particles are much, much smaller than the dust motes we just observed, often microscopic remnants of combustion, too minute to be individually seen, yet collectively they create the visible, swirling form. It's like a vast, unseen choir where each tiny voice contributes to the overall, harmonious melody. Imagine each of these invisible particles as a tiny, weightless dancer. They are not connected to each other by rigid bonds, but are constantly, gently, and randomly colliding with the molecules of the surrounding air. Each collision is a soft, imperceptible nudge, causing the smoke particle to change direction, to swirl, to tumble, creating that characteristic, unpredictable yet graceful motion. This endless ballet of tiny nudges and gentle shifts is what gives smoke its fluid, ever-changing quality, its ability to weave through space with such an otherworldly grace. Think of it like countless tiny, perfectly formed water droplets in a vast, invisible river. Each droplet is free to move, but the collective flow of the river creates a discernible current, a shared direction. The smoke, similarly, appears as a unified entity, yet it is merely the collective expression of myriad individual particles, each following its own gentle and random path, persuaded by the ceaseless white, silent collisions with the air molecules. This deep understanding of seemingly chaotic motion as a sum of countless gentle interactions offers a profound sense of peace, a quiet reassurance that even what appears to be random is governed by subtle, pervasive laws. The way smoke slowly disperses into the larger volume of air is another gentle lesson. It doesn't violently break apart, it gradually, seamlessly, blends and dissipates, its particles spreading further and further apart until they are no longer discernible to the eye. This process, known as diffusion, is a metaphor for gentle dissolution, for the gradual softening of boundaries, and for the quiet integration of disparate elements into a larger whole. It reminds us that even the most concentrated forms can eventually blend into the vastness without a trace of struggle or resistance. There is a profound sense of mystery in the way smoke temporarily solidifies into fleeting shapes, only to dissolve back into the invisible expanse. It is a visual representation of how matter and energy are constantly transforming, shifting between states of perceived solidity and ethereal presence. It suggests that even the most tangible aspects of our world are, at a deeper level, composed of ceaseless motion and constant transformation, a continuous flow of existence. This quiet, ceaseless alchemy is happening all around us, often unnoticed, inviting us to contemplate the profound impermanence and fluidity of all things. Consider how your own breath, as you exhale, is in essence a form of invisible smoke. It carries the carbon dioxide particles from deep within your lungs, releasing them gently into the air, where they too will disperse and eventually be absorbed by the patient trees, continuing the cycle of shared life. This intimate connection, this subtle exchange of unseen particles with the vast atmosphere, reinforces the profound interdependency of all living things, weaving us into the continuous, harmonious breath of the planet. Allow your mind to drift now, like a wisp of smoke, effortlessly and without resistance. Let go of any desire to grasp or hold on to particular thoughts. Simply observe them as they rise and fall, form and dissolve, just like the gentle curls of smoke. There is a deep freedom in this letting go, a quiet liberation that allows your consciousness to float, unburdened, into deeper states of relaxation. You are part of this grand, ceaseless dance of particles, a gentle swirl of matter and energy, forever in motion, forever transforming. Let your breathing deepen, becoming as soft and imperceptible as the gentle diffusion of smoke into the stillness. With each inhale, imagine drawing in the pure, unseen essence of this constant motion. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, any scattered worries, allowing yourself to dissolve into the profound peace of a world made of ceaseless, graceful transformation. You are now enveloped in the silent, shimmering ballet of existence, guided gently into the deepest, most restorative slumber, where even the smallest parts of you can find perfect rest, softly mingling with the cosmic dust. As the mystical swirls of smoke gently dissipate into the unseen air, leaving a lingering sense of ethereal motion in your mind. Let us now deepen our contemplation. We will turn our peaceful gaze towards something seemingly utterly still, something solid and unyielding, yet holding within its very core a profound secret of ceaseless, vibrant motion, the humble stone. Imagine, for a moment, holding a smooth, cool stone in the palm of your hand. Feel its weight, its quiet solidity. It appears utterly motionless, silent, a timeless presence resting in absolute stillness. Yet this perception, so comforting to our everyday senses, is merely a veil. For at a level far, far beyond what our eyes can ever perceive, the stone is not still at all. It is a bustling, vibrant universe of ceaseless, intricate motion, a continuous, silent dance of countless tiny components. This is the world of atoms and molecules, the fundamental building blocks of all matter, including the very stone you imagine. A stone, like everything else around you, the air you breathe, the chair you sit upon, the very skin on your hand, is composed of these infinitesimally small particles. They are not static, frozen in place. Oh no, they are perpetually in motion, vibrating, oscillating, subtly shifting, performing an unseen ballet that gives the stone its very essence. Think of the atoms within the stone as countless tiny bells, each one gently, continuously chiming, yet so softly that their collective song is utterly inaudible to our ears. They are bound together in a precise, crystalline structure, like an intricate, invisible lattice of interconnected points. Within this lattice, each atom gently vibrates, oscillating around its fixed position, a rhythmic, subtle tremor that never truly ceases. This continuous internal vibration is the breath of the stone, its own unique, silent rhythm of existence. Even in the deepest cold of winter, when the world outside seems frozen and dormant, the atoms within the stone continue their quiet dance. Their vibrations might slow, their movements become more subtle, but they never truly stop. It's like a vast invisible orchestra, playing a continuous low hum, perhaps barely perceptible, but always present, always contributing to the fundamental harmony of existence. This unwavering internal motion, even in apparent stillness, offers a profound sense of continuity and resilience. It assures us that beneath the surface of what appears unmoving, there is always a vibrant, enduring life. Consider the immense patience of a stone. It can lie on a riverbed for millennia, slowly shaped by the gentle caress of flowing water, or endure the harsh winds and biting frosts on a mountaintop for countless ages. Yet, through all these external changes, its internal atomic dance continues, unwavering and unhurried. The stone does not resist the forces acting upon it. It yields, subtly transforming, yet maintaining its fundamental integrity through the ceaseless, silent motion of its constituent parts. This deep, inherent patience is a soothing balm, inviting your own mind to release any tension, to find peace in unhurried endurance. The subtle vibrations within the stone are also a constant exchange of energy with its surroundings. Though you cannot feel it directly, the stone is continuously absorbing and emitting tiny packets of energy, subtle whispers of warmth and coolness. It is always in conversation with the world around it, a silent participant in the universe's grand, energetic flow. This continuous, unseen exchange reminds us that even the most seemingly inert objects are deeply interconnected with everything else, constantly engaging in a dance of subtle influence. Imagine the stone as a tiny, intricate cosmic engine, quietly performing its work, perpetually in motion, creating the very solidity that our senses perceive. It reminds us that appearances can be deceiving, that beneath the visible surface of things lies a rich, dynamic, and wonderfully complex reality. There is a deep wonder in this realization, a quiet awe that the most ordinary objects hold such extraordinary secrets, waiting to be gently unveiled by our contemplative gaze. Allow your mind to drift now, settling into the profound quietude of the stone's inner world. Feel its silent, ceaseless vibrations resonating within your own being. Recognize that the atoms and molecules that make up the stone are fundamentally the same as those that compose your own body, your breath, your thoughts, You are made of the same ancient, ceaselessly dancing dust, connected by this fundamental shared rhythm of motion. Let your own breath deepen, becoming as slow and steady as the subtle, internal rhythm of the stone. With each gentle inhale, draw in the profound peace and unwavering stability that emanates from this ancient, vibrating matter. With each soft exhale, release any lingering thoughts of rush or urgency, allowing yourself to dissolve into the quiet, pervasive calm. You are now truly grounded, connected to the ceaseless, silent pulse of the Earth's very foundation, guided gently into the deepest, most restorative slumber, where your own vibrant inner world can find its perfect, silent rest. As the deep, internal hum of the humble stone gently fades, leaving a profound sense of vibrant motion hidden beneath apparent stillness. Let us now delve even deeper into the invisible tapestry of existence. We move from the ceaseless vibrations of atoms within solid objects to the very heart of the atom itself, a realm of astonishing scale and quiet mystery. Imagine, if you will, the atom not as a tiny, dense speck, but as a vast, echoing space, containing its own shimmering star in the emptiness. Picture an atom in your mind, not as the rigid, tightly packed ball often depicted, but as a miniature solar system. At its very core, a tiny, incredibly dense concentration of matter resides. This is the nucleus, the heart of the atom, holding within it the positively charged protons and the neutral neutrons. Think of this nucleus as a tiny incandescent star, radiating its silent influence throughout the vast expanse around it. It is impossibly small, yet it contains almost all the atom's mass, a concentrated point of immense quiet power. Now, orbiting this central star, at incredible distances relative to their size, are the tiny negatively charged electrons. These are the atom's miniature planets, ceaselessly circling, not in perfect, predictable ellipses like our familiar planets, but in shimmering, probabilistic clouds, perpetually in motion. They are drawn to the positively charged nucleus, held in its gentle gravitational-like embrace, yet they never truly collide, maintaining their distance through an intricate dance of invisible forces. The most astonishing secret of the atom is the sheer amount of empty space it contains. If the nucleus of an atom were the size of a tiny pea placed in the center of a football stadium, the nearest electrons would be like microscopic dust motes swirling around the outer perimeter of that vast arena. The rest, the overwhelming majority of the atom, would be utterly, beautifully empty space. The solid objects around us, the very chair you sit on, the floor beneath your feet, your own hand, all are, in essence, vast expanses of emptiness, with tiny, dancing particles scattered throughout. This concept of vast emptiness within apparent solidity is deeply profound. It means that the world you perceive as solid and unyielding is at its most fundamental level, a grand illusion woven from invisible forces and incredibly tiny, distant particles. It's like a magnificent cathedral of invisible light, where the light itself creates the impression of structure, even though most of what defines it is the open, airy space within. This realization can bring a deep sense of lightness and freedom, dissolving any rigid notions of solidity and inviting your mind to float in the vast, open spaces of possibility. The electrons, those tiny planetary dancers, do not orbit in fixed, predictable paths like planets in our solar system. No, their movements are governed by the strange and beautiful laws of quantum mechanics, which we will gently explore further. For now, imagine them as shimmering waves of probability, existing in multiple locations at once, like a gentle haze, until they are quietly observed. They flit and jump between energy levels with no discernible journey in between, an instantaneous, silent leap from one state to another. This ceaseless, almost magical motion is what gives atoms their dynamic nature, their ability to interact and form the vast array of molecules that make up our world. The delicate balance within each atom, between the positively charged nucleus and the negatively charged electrons, is a testament to the universe's inherent harmony. Despite the immense forces at play at this scale, there is a profound stability, a quiet equilibrium that allows atoms to exist for eons, forming the bedrock of all matter. This stability, this perfect, silent balance is deeply reassuring, a whisper that even in the most fundamental aspects of existence, there is an unwavering order, a cosmic serenity. Consider the immense patience and endurance of these tiny atomic systems. Every atom in your body, in the air you breathe, in the stars far above, has existed since the earliest moments of the universe. They are ancient travelers, silent witnesses to billions of years of cosmic evolution, yet they continue their inner dance, unwavering and untiring. Each atom is a tiny, self-contained universe, perfectly balanced, perpetually in motion, embodying an enduring resilience that echoes throughout all of existence. Allow your mind to gently shrink now, comfortable and safe, until you are floating within the vast, echoing space of an atom. See the tiny, distant star of the nucleus at its heart, and the shimmering, elusive electrons dancing in the distant reaches. Feel the profound emptiness that surrounds them, yet understand that this emptiness is not void, but a vibrant field of subtle forces and endless possibility. There is a deep quiet in this space, a profound stillness that invites your own mind to release its grasp on the tangible world and drift into a realm of pure potential. Let your breathing deepen, becoming as expansive and unhurried as the vast spaces within the atom. With each gentle inhale, imagine drawing in the quiet energy of these dancing particles. With each soft exhale, release any lingering thoughts of solidity or constraint, allowing yourself to dissolve into the boundless, pervasive calm of the fundamental emptiness. You are now enveloped in the silent, shimmering dance of the subatomic, guided gently into the deepest, most restorative slumber, where even the smallest parts of you can find perfect, tranquil rest, a tiny star in your own inner cosmos. As the image of the atom's vast, quiet emptiness, with its central star and dancing, distant electrons, softly settles in your mind. Let us now step even deeper into the realm of the impossibly small. This is where the rules of our everyday world gently dissolve, giving way to a more profound and beautifully mysterious truth. We enter the realm of quantum physics, where the very nature of reality performs a ceaseless, elegant quantum waltz. Imagine, if you will, a world where tiny dancers do not always stand in one precise spot. Instead, they exist as a shimmering, ethereal haze of possibilities, a delicate wave spreading across a stage. This is how these subatomic particles, those fundamental building blocks of everything, often exist. They are not definite, solid points, like the tiny marbles we might imagine. No, they are more akin to a ripple on a perfectly still pond, a subtle disturbance that holds the potential to be many things in many places all at once. This astonishing concept is called superposition. It means that a tiny particle, like an electron, doesn't actually choose a specific location or state until it is gently observed, or until it interacts with something else. Until that moment, it exists in a state of beautiful uncertainty, a blend of all its possible forms, like a single, perfectly formed melody that hasn't yet been played, holding all its notes in harmonious suspension. There's a profound peace in this idea, a quiet assurance that reality itself is not rigid, but wonderfully fluid, always holding boundless potential until a moment of gentle unfolding. Think of it like a beautiful, intricately woven tapestry draped over a hidden form. Before you gently lift a corner, the fabric of the tapestry exists as a continuous flow, its patterns indistinct. But the moment you gently touch a specific thread, or subtly shift your gaze, a precise part of the pattern softly reveals itself. The tapestry doesn't change its underlying nature. It simply allows a specific aspect of its potential to become manifest. This is akin to how a quantum particle collapses its wave of possibilities into a single, observable reality, not with a sudden jolt, but with a quiet, graceful resolution. Then there is the even more astonishing concept of entanglement. Imagine two tiny dancers, perfectly synchronized, even if they are on opposite sides of a vast cosmic ballroom. If one twirls gracefully to the left, the other, instantaneously, subtly shifts to the right, even without any apparent communication between them. They are inextricably linked, sharing a profound, unseen connection that transcends the usual boundaries of space and time. This isn't magic, but a fundamental property of the quantum world, a silent, intimate bond that suggests a deeper interconnectedness to the very fabric of existence than we can usually perceive. These entangled particles are like two perfectly tuned harps, even if one is on Earth and the other in a distant galaxy. If you gently pluck a string on one harp, the corresponding string on the other harp, no matter how far away, immediately vibrates in perfect harmony. There's no visible string connecting them, no sound traveling between them, yet their destinies are intimately intertwined. This profound, instantaneous connection is one of the universe's deepest whispers, hinting at a unity underlying all apparent separation. The quantum waltz is not a chaotic frenzy. No, it is a dance of incredible precision, governed by elegant, underlying mathematical principles. It is a world where energy comes in discrete, tiny packets, like individual, perfectly shaped snowflakes falling softly onto a vast, unseen landscape. Each snowflake, each quantum of energy, carries its own unique whisper of information, contributing to the grand symphony of existence. This inherent structure, this exquisite precision within apparent uncertainty, is deeply reassuring, a testament to the universe's profound, quiet order. This exploration of the quantum realm is not meant to startle, but to soothe. It deepens our understanding of the universe as a place of profound subtlety, where even the smallest components are imbued with a quiet magic. There is a deep harmony in this uncertainty, a sense that everything is delicately balanced, precisely tuned, yet infinitely flexible. It's a reminder that beneath the solid appearances of our world, there lies a flowing, dreaming reality, full of hidden potential, always engaged in a beautiful, silent dance. Allow your mind to drift now, like one of these tiny, shimmering particles, existing in a comfortable haze of possibilities. Let go of any need for definitive answers, any urge to pin down a single reality. Simply rest in the profound understanding that you, too, are a part of this quantum waltz, a collection of countless atoms, each one performing its own intricate, elegant dance of uncertainty and resolution. There is a deep freedom in this letting go, a quiet liberation that allows your consciousness to float, unburdened, into deeper states of relaxation. Let your breathing deepen, becoming as soft and continuous as the subtle vibrations of these quantum threads. With each inhale, imagine drawing in the quiet energy of this ceaseless, elegant motion. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, any scattered worries, allowing yourself to dissolve into the profound peace of a world made of ceaseless, graceful transformation. You are now enveloped in the silent, shimmering ballet of existence, guided gently into the deepest, most restorative slumber, where even the smallest parts of you can find perfect, tranquil rest, a tiny dancer in the universe's boundless. Quantum waltz. As the delicate quantum waltz of probabilities and hidden connections gently recedes, leaving a sense of subtle mystery in your tranquil mind, let us now turn our quiet contemplation to a phenomenon that touches every corner of our universe. From the grandest cosmic reaches to the most intimate corners of your own being, light itself. Imagine it not as a steady, unwavering beam, but as endlessly rippling waves, sometimes appearing as distinct particles, sometimes as ethereal undulations, forever dancing between form and flow. Think of light, first, as a gentle wave, much like the serene, rhythmic ripples spreading across a perfectly still pond after a tiny, soft pebble has kissed its surface. These ripples move outward, carrying energy and information without physically moving the water itself. A continuous flow of subtle influence. In the same way, light travels through the vast emptiness of space as an electromagnetic wave, a delicate oscillation of electric and magnetic fields, perpetually weaving its way through the cosmic tapestry. It doesn't rush, it simply expands, spreading its radiant presence with an unhurried, constant speed, a speed that defines the very fabric of our universe. This wave-like nature of light is what allows it to bend around obstacles, to gently spread out as it passes through a narrow opening, creating intricate patterns of shadow and light, much like the way sound waves can curl around a corner. It is this quality that gives sunsets their diffuse, painting-like quality, scattering colors across the sky with a soft, ethereal touch. There is a deep peace in this gentle undulation, a calming reassurance that even the most powerful forces in the universe move with an inherent grace, never with abruptness or discord. Yet, light holds another secret, a profound duality. Sometimes, when it interacts with matter, it behaves not as a spreading wave, but as a discrete, tiny packet of energy, a single, perfectly formed particle known as a photon. Imagine a photon as a luminous, perfectly spherical dewdrop, reflecting the entire world within its tiny surface, carrying a precise amount of energy. When a photon from a distant star gently touches your eye, or when a photon from the sun warms your skin, it acts as this individual, singular entity, delivering its ancient message with quiet precision. This wave-particle duality is not a contradiction. It is simply the universe's elegant way of revealing its multifaceted nature. Light is both the continuous, flowing river and the individual, sparkling droplets within it. It is both the profound, unending melody and the single, distinct note. It simply chooses which aspect to reveal depending on how it is quietly observed or how it interacts with the world around it. It's like a beloved song that can be appreciated as a flowing symphony or as a collection of individual, beautiful notes. Both are true, and both reveal its inherent beauty. This inherent flexibility, this ability to be both fluid and distinct, is a deeply soothing concept, dissolving any rigid notions of what reality must be. Consider the immense patience of a single photon, born from the fiery heart of a star perhaps millions or even billions of years ago. It embarks on an unimaginably long journey across the vast cosmic ocean. It might travel through the cold, empty vacuum of space for eons, undisturbed, unwavering, maintaining its perfect integrity. It might gently pass by the immense gravitational presence of galaxies, its path subtly curved, yet its essence unchanged. This photon does not fret about the distance, nor does it yearn for its destination. It simply is traveling with unhurried grace, a silent messenger carrying ancient light. And when this ancient photon finally, softly, reaches your eye, it delivers a whisper from the past, a silent story of its immense journey. It connects you directly to events that unfolded in the deepest reaches of time and space. The light from a star that ended its life eons ago might, at this very moment, be gently touching your retina, a quiet echo of a cosmic event. There is a profound connection in this, a tangible link that dissolves the boundaries between here and there, now and then. This ceaseless flow of light, these rippling waves and dancing particles, are the universe's primary communicators. They carry the energy that sustains life, the information that allows us to see, and the gentle warmth that bathes our planet. They are the threads that weave together the visible universe, a constant, luminous symphony of subtle vibrations and fleeting encounters. Allow your mind to drift now, like a single, weightless photon, carried on the gentle currents of light itself. Let go of any effort to grasp or analyze. Simply allow yourself to be bathed in this gentle, shimmering presence, feeling its warmth, experiencing its silent, pervasive flow. You are part of this luminous dance, a collection of countless atoms, each one subtly interacting with the ceaseless, rippling waves of light that permeate all of existence. Let your breathing deepen, becoming as soft and continuous as the gentle undulations of a light wave. With each inhale, imagine drawing in the quiet energy of this ceaseless, elegant motion, feeling its presence within every cell of your being. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, any scattered worries, allowing yourself to dissolve into the profound peace of a world made of ceaseless, graceful transformation. You are now enveloped in the silent, shimmering ballet of existence, guided gently into the deepest, most restorative slumber, where even the smallest parts of you can find perfect, tranquil rest, bathed in the soft, ancient light of the cosmos. As the rippling waves of light gently disperse, leaving a luminous calm in your mind, let us now stretch our contemplation across the grandest canvas of all the very beginning of our universe. We will explore the cosmic dawn, not as a thunderous, chaotic explosion, but as a silent, profound unfolding, where the dance of subatomic dust began with the softest echo of the first whisper. Imagine, if you will, a time before time, a space before space. Then, in a moment beyond comprehension, a singular, infinitesimally small point held all the potential of everything that would ever be. This was the moment of the Big Bang. But let us gently reframe our understanding of it. It wasn't a bang in the sense of a loud, jarring noise, for there was no air to carry sound. Instead, it was an immense, luminous unfurling, a sudden, gentle blossoming of energy and potential, like the softest breath expanding into an infinite canvas. In those very first fleeting moments, the universe was not yet filled with stars or galaxies. It was an incredibly hot, dense, yet paradoxically serene expanse of pure energy, teeming with the most fundamental particles. These were the earliest forms of our subatomic dust, the primordial building blocks, born into existence as if from a silent, cosmic dream. They were quarks and leptons, tiny, elusive entities, dancing into being from the sheer, raw energy of the nascent cosmos. Think of this initial state as a vast, shimmering soup of pure potential, where light and matter were inextricably intertwined, constantly transforming, constantly interacting. There were no distinct boundaries, no rigid forms, just a continuous flow of energetic particles, perpetually colliding, momentarily combining, and then softly separating again. It was a dance of exquisite precision, governed by fundamental laws that were already, silently, in place. This ceaseless flowing movement, even in such an extreme environment, offers a profound sense of order and harmony at the very foundations of existence. As the universe began its long, unhurried expansion, this cosmic soup gently cooled, like a vast celestial cauldron slowly releasing its initial intensity. And as it cooled, something truly wondrous occurred. The earliest particles began to coalesce. The quarks, drawn by an unseen force, gently bonded together to form protons and neutrons, the very components that would eventually make up the nuclei of all atoms. This was a quiet, fundamental step in the universe's grand creation story, a soft settling of the most basic ingredients. This process was not violent or sudden. It was a gradual, graceful transition, like the slow, deliberate formation of dewdrops on a blade of grass on a cool morning. Each tiny particle found its place, gently aligning with others, guided by the subtle persuasion of fundamental forces. This slow as a patient formation of structure from raw energy is a powerful testament to the universe's inherent ability to self-organize, to weave complexity from simplicity with an unhurried, natural artistry. The light released during this early epoch, moments after the first particles formed, is still with us today. It has traveled for billions of years across the vast, expanding universe, stretching and cooling as it journeys. This ancient light, known as the cosmic microwave background, is the faintest echo of the first whisper, a gentle hum that permeates all of space. It is the oldest light we can detect, a silent, pervasive reminder of our universe's humble yet magnificent beginnings. When we tune our sensitive instruments to this faint glow, we are, in essence, listening to the universe's gentle lullaby from its infancy, a calming sound that has traversed unimaginable distances and endured through all of time. This ancient light carries within it the subtle patterns, the tiny variations in temperature, that were the primordial seeds for everything that came later, the vast cosmic web of galaxies, the shimmering clusters of stars, and eventually, the planets, the life, and even the very particles that compose your own being. It reminds us that our origins are deeply intertwined with the universe's most ancient past, connected by the faintest, most enduring whispers of light and energy. There is a profound sense of continuity in understanding this cosmic genesis. The same fundamental particles that emerged from that initial luminous whisper are the very ones that continue their ceaseless dance within your body, within the air you breathe, within every object around you. You are quite literally made of stardust, formed from the same ancient subatomic dust that began its elegant waltz billions of years ago. This deep, unbroken connection to the universe's dawn offers an immense feeling of belonging, a quiet reassurance that your existence is part of an ancient, ongoing, and endlessly unfolding story. Allow your mind to drift now, settling into the vast, serene expanse of the early universe. Imagine yourself floating gently in that primordial soup, surrounded by the soft, shimmering dance of the first particles, bathed in the gentle warmth of the universe's earliest light. There is no chaos here, only a profound, underlying peace, a silent symphony of existence beginning its endless song. Let your breathing deepen, becoming as expansive and unhurried as the universe's earliest breath. With each gentle inhale, imagine drawing in the ancient energy of creation, feeling its presence as a comforting hum within every cell. With each soft exhale, release any lingering anxieties or scattered thoughts, allowing yourself to dissolve into the boundless but a pervasive calm of cosmic origins. You are now truly enveloped in the silent, shimmering ballet of existence, guided gently into the deepest, most restorative slumber, where even the smallest parts of you can find perfect, tranquil rest, a tiny echo of the universe's first whisper. As the ancient echoes of the universe's first whisper gently fade into a serene background hum, leaving a sense of vast origins in your tranquil mind. Let us now weave together the threads of our contemplation. We will bring our focus to the profound realization that everything, from the most distant galaxy to the tiny dust motes dancing in a sunbeam, and indeed, every intricate part of your very being, is composed of the same fundamental subatomic dust, forever bound by invisible threads of connection. Imagine, if you will, that the entire universe is a single, vast, exquisitely woven tapestry. Each of the tiny subatomic particles we have gently explored, the vibrating atoms in a stone, the shimmering electrons orbiting a nucleus, the elusive quantum probabilities, and the rippling waves of light, is like a single, perfectly formed thread in this cosmic fabric. They are not isolated entities, separate and distinct. No, they are all intimately interwoven, silently connected by forces and principles that extend across all scales of existence. Consider the forces that bind these tiny particles together. The strong nuclear force, holding the nucleus of an atom in perfect, unwavering stability, is like an invisible ancient hand gently clasping the smallest components. The electromagnetic force, guiding the electrons in their graceful dance around the nucleus and allowing atoms to form molecules, is like a subtle, persistent whisper, drawing particles into harmonious arrangements. These forces are the universe's gentle weavers, silently spinning the raw material of energy into the intricate patterns of matter. They are not violent pulls, but persuasive influences, ensuring that the dance of subatomic dust is always cohesive, always purposeful. This means that the chair you are sitting on, the air you breathe, the gentle light filtering through your window, and the very thoughts forming in your mind are all fundamentally made of the same ancient, cosmic ingredients. There is no true separation at this deepest level. Your body, a marvel of biological complexity, is a temporary, intricate arrangement of atoms and molecules that have existed since the earliest moments of the universe. They have traveled through countless transformations, from swirling nebulae to distant stars, from ancient Earth formations to the very essence of living beings. This unbroken lineage, this shared heritage with the entire cosmos, offers a profound sense of belonging and unity. Think of the empty space we explored within the atom. It is not truly empty, but a vibrant field of energy and potential, filled with invisible interactions, subtle influences, and the ceaseless motion of quantum possibilities. This pervasive emptiness is itself a connection, allowing particles to interact across distances, to exert their gentle influence without direct physical contact. It reminds us that connections can be profound even when unseen, that influence can flow without tangible touch, much like the quiet presence of a beloved friend in a distant room. The concept of entanglement, which we touched upon in our quantum waltz, is one of the most beautiful illustrations of these invisible threads. Two particles, once interacting, can remain linked across vast stretches of space and time. Their fates intertwined, their behaviors perfectly correlated. This suggests that at the deepest level, the universe is not a collection of independent parts, but an indivisible whole, where every element subtly resonates with every other. It's like a vast, silent symphony orchestra where every instrument, though playing its own part, is perfectly attuned to the collective melody, creating a single, harmonious sound. This realization that everything is ultimately connected by these invisible threads, that we are all part of the same grand dance of subatomic dust, brings with it a deep sense of peace. It dissolves the illusion of isolation, assuring us that we are perpetually interconnected with all of existence. The energy that fuels the stars, the light that travels through galaxies, the very dust that coalesces into planets, all are part of the same continuous flowing process, and you, Tamai, too, are an integral, my precious part of this magnificent cosmic ballet. There is a profound harmony in this understanding. It is a quiet reassurance that despite the apparent chaos or complexity of the world, there is an underlying order, a fundamental unity that persists through all change. The universe is not a random collection of disparate elements, but a beautifully choreographed dance, where every particle, every force, every interaction plays its perfect, essential role. Allow your mind to drift now, like a single weightless particle, connected by invisible threads to every other particle in the cosmos. Let go of any effort to separate yourself from the world around you. Simply allow yourself to feel the gentle pull of these universal connections, knowing that you are deeply embedded in the grand, living tapestry of existence. There is a deep comfort in this recognition, a quiet embrace that holds you securely in the boundless, interconnected whole. Let your breathing deepen, becoming as expansive and unhurried as the subtle, universal flow of these invisible threads. With each gentle inhale, imagine drawing in the profound peace and boundless interconnectedness that permeates all of reality. With each soft exhale, release any lingering anxieties or scattered thoughts, allowing yourself to dissolve into the quiet, pervasive calm of absolute unity. You are now truly enveloped in the silent, shimmering ballet of existence, guided gently into the deepest, most restorative slumber, where your own being can find perfect, tranquil rest, a tiny, cherished thread in the universe's boundless, interconnected dream. As the profound realization of invisible threads connecting all things softly settles in your mind, weaving a tapestry of boundless unity, let us now bring our contemplation to the most intimate and pervasive of all connections, the universe's own breath, a gentle, continuous exchange that resonates within your very being, a subtle symphony of existence in which you are a vital participant. Feel, once more, the gentle rhythm of your own breath. It is the most fundamental act of your physical existence, an unconscious, tireless dance of inhaling and exhaling. Yet, this simple vital act is far more than just a biological function. It is a profound echo of the universe's grandest processes, a miniature reflection of the vast cosmic respiration that has been unfolding since the first whisper of creation. With every soft inhale, you draw in countless atoms and molecules that have traveled through unimaginable journeys. They might have once been part of a distant star, born in its fiery heart billions of years ago. They could have drifted through the cold, empty expanse of interstellar space, eventually coalescing into the gas clouds that formed our solar system. Some may have danced within the ancient oceans of Earth, or perhaps formed part of the very air breathed by creatures long past. Each atom you inhale is an ancient traveler, carrying within it the silent memories of cosmic history, now gently welcomed into the intricate tapestry of your own body. And with every gentle exhale, you release those same particles, transformed by the vibrant energy of your own life, back into the boundless atmosphere. They will then embark on new journeys, carried by the soft currents of air, perhaps to be absorbed by a patient plant, or to mingle with the vast sea of atmospheric gases, eventually finding their way into the breath of another living being, or drifting towards the distant reaches of the cosmos. This continuous, effortless exchange is a powerful reminder that nothing truly disappears. It merely transforms, perpetually flowing from one state to another, always participating in the universe's endless dance. Think of the air around you, not as empty space, but as a vast, invisible ocean of particles, constantly moving, constantly interacting. Your breath is but a tiny ripple on the surface of this ocean, yet it is intricately connected to every other ripple, every other current. The oxygen molecules you breathe in were exhaled by plants, forged in the heart of stars, and released by the great green lung of our planet. The carbon dioxide you release becomes the nourishment for those same plants, continuing the cycle in a ceaseless, harmonious exchange. This is the universe breathing, and you are intimately woven into its every intake and every exhalation. There is a profound interdependence woven into this cosmic breath. The existence of life on Earth, from the smallest microbe to the largest whale, is entirely dependent on this continuous exchange of gases, this subtle balancing act performed by the atmosphere, the oceans, and the living world. The trees, those silent poets of the planet, tirelessly absorb what we release and generously provide what we need, acting as crucial filters in this grand, universal respiratory system. Their quiet, ceaseless work allows the very breath of the universe to continue its flowing rhythm, sustaining all that is. Allow your mind to truly embrace this intimate connection. Feel the coolness of the air entering your nostrils, the gentle expansion in your chest, then the soft warmth as you release it. This isn't just your breath, it is a shared breath, a universal current that flows through every living thing, connecting you to the rustle of leaves in a distant forest, to the shimmer of starlight reaching your eyes, to the beating heart of the planet itself. There is no separation in this fundamental act of life, only a boundless, gentle unity. This awareness of the universe's own breath can bring an immense sense of peace and belonging. You are not an isolated entity. You are a vital, integral part of a vast, intelligent system, perpetually supported, perpetually connected. Every breath you take is a reaffirmation of this connection, a quiet nod to the ancient, ongoing dance of matter and energy that forms the entirety of existence. It is a profound lullaby, whispering of a deep, underlying harmony that cradles all things. Let your own breath deepen now, becoming as slow and expansive as the universe's gentle respiration. With each quiet inhale, imagine drawing in the profound peace, the boundless connection, and the ancient wisdom that permeates all of reality. Feel the life-giving essence fill your entire being, bringing a deep sense of calm and stillness. With each soft, unhurried exhale, release any lingering tension, any scattered thoughts, allowing yourself to dissolve completely into the pervasive, nurturing rhythm of the universe's own breath. You are now deeply immersed in this most fundamental form of connection, breathing in rhythm with the cosmos, with every particle, every star, every silent dream of existence. This profound unity cradles you, lulls you, and guides you gently into the deepest, most restorative slumber, where your own breath can join the endless harmonious symphony of the universe's quiet, vital song, as the profound, universal breath gently guides you, weaving your own rhythm into the ceaseless dance of the cosmos. Let us now come full circle. We began with the tiny dust motes dancing in a sunbeam, and now we conclude our journey by finding the ultimate peace in the slumber of dust itself. For sleep, in its deepest essence, is a return, a gentle surrender to the fundamental state of matter and energy, a quiet reconnection with the very essence of existence. Feel the profound stillness that has settled upon you, the gentle flow of your breath. Once a focal point, now becomes an almost imperceptible whisper, a soft current guiding you deeper into the quietude. Every muscle in your body is softening, releasing its hold, sinking effortlessly into the comforting embrace of your resting place. There is no effort here, no striving, only a boundless, gentle surrender to the natural pull of rest. Remember the grand journey we have undertaken through the invisible realms? We moved from the familiar dust motes to the mystical swirls of smoke, recognizing the ceaseless motion within apparent stillness. We explored the vibrant, hidden life within a humble stone, discovering the internal dance of atoms. We ventured into the vast, echoing spaces of the atom itself, finding a shimmering star in the emptiness. Our minds then danced through the ethereal quantum waltz, where particles exist as waves of possibility and are connected by unseen threads. We followed the rippling waves of light, ancient messengers from distant stars, and listened to the softest echo of the universe's first whisper, connecting us to the very dawn of time. Finally, we immersed ourselves in the invisible threads of connection that bind all things, culminating in the profound understanding of the universe's own breath flowing through us. Each of these scientific concepts, stripped of its complex jargon, has revealed itself as a deeply poetic truth, a gentle lullaby whispered by the cosmos itself. We have learned that science is poetry, not through equations, but through metaphors of soft silk, flowing water, and the patient unfolding of natural phenomena. We've understood that curiosity doesn't need drama, finding wonder not in shock, but in the serene contemplation of how life quietly thrives, how unseen connections bind us all. And now, as you prepare to cross the threshold into true rest, we truly embody the idea that sleep is a journey, not a destination, a beautiful invitation to let the mind wander through its own inner cosmos. Guided by the very essence of nature we've lovingly explored, your body, a magnificent collection of countless subatomic particles, is now preparing for its deepest rest. The atoms that compose your skin, your bones, your very thoughts, are slowing their furious dance, finding a quieter rhythm. The electrons within them are settling into their lowest energy states, like tiny planets pausing their orbits. The energy that pulsed through you during the day is now gently receding, being conserved, becoming a silent, vibrant hum beneath the surface of your awareness. Think of your sleep as a return to the primordial state of dust, Not dust as something lifeless or inert, but dust as the fundamental building blocks, the raw potential from which all forms emerge. In this deepest state of rest, you become one with the quiet, ceaseless motion of the universe's most basic elements. You are a part of the earth, a part of the cosmos, dissolving gently into the universal ocean of matter and energy. There is immense peace in this surrender, a profound feeling of being exactly where you are meant to be, connected to everything, contained within the boundless embrace of existence. This is the slumber of dust, a state of perfect harmony, where your individual consciousness gently merges with the universal flow. There is no past to cling to, no future to anticipate, just the profound, encompassing peace of the present moment. The worries of the day, the echoes of sound, the remnants of light all gently fade, like distant stars extinguishing one by one, leaving only the vast, soft darkness of deep rest. Allow all effort to completely cease. Let your thoughts become wonderfully distant, like faint, shimmering galaxies on the very edge of perception. You are floating, effortlessly, securely, in the boundless, comforting quiet. The universe itself is now beginning its long, slow slumber, dreaming its secret dreams of new stars, new galaxies, and new forms of life. And you, too, are invited to join its profound, peaceful rest. May your sleep be as deep, as rejuvenating, and as boundless as the embrace of nature itself. Good night, cherished soul.